One of the premises or the establishment is called Flame Spa. We know that one of the places is called Pink Palace Spa, and one of it, the one is situated at Seminyak, it's called the Flame Spa. Again, I'm taking this from the SkyNews.com. It says that the Victorian couple named Michael Legrand, 50, and the name of Lindley Legrand, 44 years old. She was actually a survivor from the Bali bombing in 2002. So they've been living in Bali for quite some time now. According to this, of course, we know that Indonesia, the prostitution in Indonesia, and especially in Bali, it is illegal. And as of right now, as we just mentioned before, that the couple is facing between 6 months to 12 years jail in time. Again, after we saw during the package, the police sees a lot of evidence right there from both of the operation and raids. And the Bali police also mentioned that following up the information from the community that there was prostitution being disguised as a spa therapy in two separate places. So by mean, I've actually opened one of their website, and which is that one is Flame Spa. It's stated right there they do have this couple, spa, but the way they're marketing and branding their spa is quite unusual. Yeah, it's very unusual, very erotic.
It's obvious. It's almost obvious.
Yeah. So I mean, they didn't come across very subtle in a way how to promote it. Again, I think it is a way for us as a community, to collectively to, help the law enforcement to kind of give, leeways and also like these kind of messages. And also, because everything needs to work together for things to work.
Kind of scary because even with like not so direct marketing, people could still get the wrong idea. You could just walk in there thinking it's...
Because they were saying it was a couple spa for husband and wife to rekindle your passion and your love.
Right.
Who would ever thought?
Yeah, and especially that area because, I mean, when I'm in Bali, I go there with my family as well.
Right.
It's not the spas, but in general, I didn't know that was around there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of spas, by the way, like family spa. Regular spas.
Sure.
So hence, that's why I think, they're just... they couldn't really identify that place as a prostitution.
Buyer beware, guys.
Right. All right, so folks, our next update, where Indonesian Trade Minister Zulkifli Hasan has recently concluded the 39th Trade Expo Indonesia, or the TEI, at the ISBSD in South Tangerang, Banten.
That's right. This year's expo managed to reap transactions of $22.73 billion US. And this amount is greater than the trade minister's target, which he conveyed during the opening ceremony, which was 15 billion US.
The last day of the 39th Trade Expo Indonesia was filled with local and foreign visitors. Even transaction activities was also carried out by several buyers. Indonesian Trade Minister Zulkifli Hasan noted that the transactions made by this year's expo amounted to $22.73 billion US, which exceed his initial target of $15 billion US. He revealed this during the closing ceremony. The fashion industry is increasing and growing with the development of digital technology. It accounted for about 18% of the total contribution of the creative economy sector to gross domestic product. The development of digital technology has opened up opportunities for the country's fashion industry so that fashion business owners can market their products through e-commerce. Meanwhile, contributing goods and services include coal, chemical and organic, strategic industries, electronic products, processed food, agricultural products, paper, coffee, tea, jewelry, as well as fish and seafood products.
Adapun capaian transaksi, total transaksi perspektif barang dan jasa maupun investasi tercatat totalnya sebesar 22,73 miliar US. Dengan rincian transaksi barang dan jasa senilai 19,69 miliar US dolar, transaksi investasi senilai 3,4 miliar dolar. Capaian ini melebihi lebih sedikit, banyak juga, sedikit lebih banyak, karena kita target pada tahun kemarin adalah 15 miliar dolar. Adapun negara-negara dengan transaksi terbesar setelah Expo 39 tahun 2024 ini juga sesuai dengan layar yang datang, India nomor 1. 3 Belanda 2,76 miliar dolar, Filipina 2,2 miliar dolar, Mesir 623,4 juta dolar. Melalui kesempatan ini saya juga ingin mengucapkan apresiasi sekaligus terima kasih kepada teman-teman, para perusahaan, para sponsor, teman-teman media, tentu dari teman-teman di perikanan yang telah bersama-sama memberikan kontribusi untuk suksesnya Trade Expo ke-39 tahun 2024 ini.
140 countries participated in the 39th Indonesian Trade Expo. It is expected to make Indonesian services and export products more developed and in demand by the global market. C2D contributed reporting from South Tangerang, Banten.
In other local news, Prabowo Gibran's cabinet members will be announced on October the 20th following the inauguration of the president and vice president-elect.
Yes, and Vice President-elect Gibran Rakabuming Raka believes that the president-elect will appoint the best individuals for each position.
Vice President-elect Gibran Rakabuming Raka said that the structure of the next cabinet is nearly complete. He added that he trusted President-elect Prabowo in appointing the best ministers for the upcoming cabinet.
He made the statement after attending the Parabosia competition in the 17th National Paralympics Week in Solo, Central Java, here in Indonesia, on October the 12th. Now, he also said that he respects the president-elect for having his own considerations regarding ministerial appointments. Now, additionally, Prabowo Subianto and also Gibran Rakabuming Raka will be inaugurated as president and vice president on October the 20th.
Sekali lagi, untuk susunan kabinet kita serahkan sepenuhnya ke Pak Presiden terpilih. Saya yakin beliau sudah menimbang-nimbang dengan matang siapa-siapa yang akan masuk, dan sekali lagi keputusannya ada di Pak Presiden terpilih. Kita menghormati keputusan beliau, kita loyal ke beliau, dan saya yakin nanti akan dipilih orang-orang terbaik untuk menempati posisi-posisi. Ya.
Yes, and moving on to our next story, the State-Owned Enterprises Foundation, or Yayasan BUMN, organized the Mendengar Jiwa event in Jakarta on Saturday to commemorate the World Mental Health Day, which falls annually on October the 10th.
The event features consultants and venting rooms where visitors can let out their repressed feelings and also emotions.
The State-Owned Enterprises Ministry recently held an event to address mental health issues. The event allows dozens of visitors, mainly the youth, have the chance to understand their mental health condition. The event features mental health counselors and special rooms where visitors can vent out anger, sadness, and other repressed emotions. According to the data from the National Criminal Data Center, untreated mental health conditions led to 849 suicide cases in Indonesia from January to August 2024. Meanwhile, another data from the Health Ministry shows that 76,000 out of 1.6 million adolescents ranging from 10 to 18 years old were found with mental health issues. The State-Owned Enterprises Ministry aims to bring psychological counseling to schools, since students are some of the most vulnerable groups to mental health issues.
Dan tentu untuk mental health sendiri kita coba, ya tadi punya pemikiran bagaimana kita datang ke sekolah-sekolah, ya dengan mobil, ada konseling, supaya jangan sampai mental health ini stigmanya langsung gila. Ya, jadi itu kan momok yang menakutkan. Orang sedih belum tentu gila. Ya, orang berdiam diri belum tentu gila. Nah, ini yang harus kita segera penetrasi. Ya, apalagi kalau lihat data konselor itu di Jakarta khususnya 1 berbanding 250 siswa. Ya, dan 40% sekolah baru punya konselor, yang lainnya tidak punya. Apalagi kadang-kadang ruangannya mencekam. Nah, ini kita coba berikan solusi-solusi ya.
The State-Owned Enterprises Foundation, or Yayasan BUMN, plans to alleviate issues faced by those in metropolitan areas. They aim to prioritize addressing mental health issues in Jakarta for the time being. Adin Fatoni, Dian Merdekawati for State Today.
I think I forgot the note to be there on Saturday. There's a lot of emotion, especially today, folks.
Yeah.
All right, so right now we're going to take a short break. And after that, Paul is set to bring you some sport updates, not in 96 minutes, but in within 5 minutes.
Okay,
right?
yeah. By the way, I needed that venting room after Indonesia drew with Bahrain after the last national team match. Anyway, speaking of sports, we've got some of the latest updates here this Sunday morning from the world of Japanese volleyball. Yes, from their Japanese Volleyball League. We've also got some news, the SJM Macau Open 2024, and some tennis updates from both the Wuhan Open from the women's side, as well as the Shanghai Masters on the men's side. And we have some retirement news from the world of football. All that and more when we return here on the C Morning Show. Stay tuned. Your Sunday morning sports update is coming up next.
Indonesia is holding the second Indonesia Africa Forum and the 2024 High-Level Forum on Multi-Stakeholder Partnerships, or HLF and SC in Bali, after the Israeli army's withdrawal following a 3-day operation in Nur Shams camp in the occupied West Bank. Residents return to find their home reduced to scorched ruins.
So stay with us right here on Attorneys on C Today.
See Indonesia, see the world, see today. Bye-bye.
Alpha generation, or also known as millennial children, is the youngest generation today. Cancel culture is an advancement of a series of bolder social processes in the form of boycotts or canceling. John F. Kennedy became the youngest president in the history of the United States. The main cause of the outbreak of the Chinese Revolution was disappointment with the Qing Dynasty government. Introduced in the Meiji period, grilled beef patties known as Hamburg sticks became popular dishes in Japanese cuisine. Best served piping hot with a side of bread, soup kambing is one of those comfort foods that you just can't get enough of.
We try to cook all the parts of any animal we choose to cook with, like pigs, chicken or beef. We use the liver, we use the kidney, we use the brain when we can, we use everything.
Are you soccer fans and want to make cute jersey decorations like this? Don't worry, Life Hacks has tips on how to make these unique jerseys using origami paper. We hope the tips and tricks we show you this time are helpful for you. You can watch the next episode of Life Hacks to get more tips and inspiration for your life. Au revoir, bestie!
Banget sampai sepatu dipegang itu kayak kebakar. Cita-citanya sih pengen tahu, tapi ya jalannya aja terus. Aku harus buktiin ke semua orang aku bisa gitu. Ya udah, akhirnya di 100 meter terakhir aku speed sampai aku jadi posisi pertama. Modal Atletik Club bisa juara.
Wonderful women, welcome to All About Women.
Ketika saya masuk ke S2, kebetulan saya dapat beasiswa S2 Arkeologi UI. Profesor saya bilang, museum itu tempat belajar apapun. Oke, saya bikinlah program sekolah tari tradisional gratis. Berharap bisa jadi jembatan untuk anak-anak yang memiliki nasib sama seperti saya, supaya juga mereka bisa keluar dari rantai kemiskinan gitu yang sudah turun-temurun di keluarganya.